think that I'm crazy because it is 5:45 in the morning and I have my back door open. And I'm also cleaning and spraying my house up and down with Febreze. But again, I clean my house daily because I have 4 dogs and they spend the majority of the day outside running and then they come back inside. They're not cage dogs, so they spend their time running and everywhere around the house. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of my Bible and do some Bible study because I started doing Bible study instead of in the mornings at nighttime with one of my friends in Florida, and it has been really great. We are on week number 2, and we are about to finish week number 2, by the way. But it has been lovely. So, it gives you not only from your perspective, but from somebody else's perspective, their points of view. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll see what happens. Got my son ready for school, and I just finished my bed. I wanted to tell you guys that I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I am doing Project Pen for this 2026. And so far I do have a couple of empties. Now, the first 3 empties that I had, sadly, I didn't save them. I actually just took a picture and threw them away. But I do have about 2 more empties right now, which it was a cologne that I was almost out of it, and also a body lotion that it literally was basically empty, but I was still holding on to it for the life of me. I don't know why. But I do have another body mist that is almost out, and I am really trying to use that. I will see if I can get like a laundry basket, like a big enough laundry basket, to just put all the empties in there so that I can do maybe like a recap at the end of the year. But we'll see. It's a work in progress. So let's go get my son ready for school because it's Friday. It's Friday. My son asked me for cream cheese, toast bread with cream cheese for breakfast. So let's go ahead and get that done and also prep his lunch box because I forgot. Time to get ready for work. Because I want to point out something that somebody sent me a DM about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and I just remembered today. And they were like, it is so easy to curate all of your content by cleaning your house and then making it seem like your house is always like that. No, correction. My house is always like that. As a matter of fact, sometimes I wish that my house was a mess so that I could have more content to create. It just happens that all of my kids are older than the average kids of the usual consumer. My kids are, I have 2 teenagers and an 8-year old. My house is always clean. My house is always picked up. Like there is no in between in my house. So I wish that my house was a mess so that I could have more content to create for you guys. But sadly, it's not like that. Even though that I have 4 dogs, they still don't make a mess. Like they're all fully trained. So believe me, I wish I could have more content to create. Finally, Friday, it is 6 p.m. or a little bit after 6. I am done with my work week. And now we're gonna go ahead and head into the weekend. My oldest daughter got invited to a party, so she's gonna go to her first high school party. I'm a little bit on the edge, but I'm just gonna go ahead and allow her to go. even though that, honestly speaking, that is not something that I want, because you know what, a lot of things can happen at those parties. She's gonna go with her boyfriend, which is another, but I'm trusting her and I am choosing to trust both of them. But once I take her, then I'll go pick them up. In about like 3 hours after that, I'm really not gonna like expand the amount of time, because the party, it is a little bit far from our house. But I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for Bible study tonight. Which that should be somewhere around like 6 o'clock if my not 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock if my friend is available. But I don't know yet, so I have to text her and find out about that. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and jot down everything that I want to do. And I'm also starting to like prep what blogs I'm gonna be working on for the following upcoming weeks. I want to be a little bit more organized this 2026, because I feel like I am all over the place when it comes down to my content, which is fine because I don't have a niche. My niche is just life in general as a mom of 3. That's my niche. I'm a mom of 3, and I will do random crazy stuff one day, I'll cook the next, and I'll go sightseeing the day after that. So again, I don't have a niche. So this Saturday is 6:45 in the morning almost, or about 6:45. I just got up. I did allow myself to sleep a little bit more today, but I'm gonna go ahead and make myself coffee, because I feel like that I have a cold coming on, which is not a good thing. I mean, I know it is flu season, but if I have a cold, I am a worthless person. So I really hope I don't have a cold. Now, I have a plan on my calendar year, that we were gonna go back to our home state of Michigan. Again, we lived in Michigan. We were gonna go back in March, but a few things came up, and therefore now I have to plan Michigan in 3 weeks. I love that for me. I really do love that for me. We are gonna be flying. It's just gonna be me and my kids. My husband is not going. So it's gonna be a little interesting trip that I'm going to be vlogging for you guys. I love Michigan, and I love everything that has to do with Michigan. So let's get planning as well. I just got changed, and this is the outfit for today. Very basic, just tank top, mini sweatshirt or t-shirt, and then just leggings. I did my hair. I do have to go get some hair dye to do my hair. That is one of my no buys for 2026. I'm not gonna go to the hair salons. So yeah, we're doing maintenance at home on the low for cheaper. Usually I use about 2 to 3 boxes of hair dye, which it ends up about like 20-30 bucks, depending on what brand I use. And I am a budget girl, so I will try to use not the cheapest, but not the most expensive either. So I'll try somewhere between like the $7 to $10 range per box. So, and if I do, I'll take you guys along. Good morning. It is 5:29 in the morning. It is Wednesday, and I want to be completely honest. As you will see at the beginning of this vlog, I started blogging last week, Friday, and I lost my thought. I blogged on Saturday, and I believe I blogged on Sunday. But after that, I do not know what happened, or I don't even know if I blog Sunday. But anyways, today's Wednesday, so it has been a couple of days since I started the actual blog that I was doing, which was basically an overview of my early mornings every single day, or like a recap. But I'm gonna go ahead and I just made my coffee, and I'm gonna go ahead and start drinking my coffee. and I gotta pick up this kitchen because it's a mess. There's dishes that need to be done. I need to prep some meats, the meat for today, and I also need to pick up that. My husband cooked yesterday, and half the kids, they only ate a little bit, so I will be prepping that for my dogs today as a little treat. It's just some pork. So let's get this morning completed before I have another meltdown. It is like 38 degrees or 36 degrees, something like that. I know it's true. I just know it's cold, and I'm tired. I need a vacation, even though that I just finished my vacation a week and a half ago. But I need another one in a relaxing place, which I'm really hoping for soon.
And it goes like this. Okay.
I have been trying to film in like cinema, but it is so hard because sometimes you need special lighting and stuff like that. But my goal is to learn how to do everything in like a cinematic film, so that it has a more nostalgic sense to it. But again, I'm just a 36-year-old mom who works in accounting for an insurance company. So what do I really know about film? I mean, I am a part-time photographer as well, but we're not counting that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my coffee and start getting like everything situated so that at 7 o'clock I can get my kid up and ready for school. So it's currently about 8:20ish in the morning, and I do have a few phone calls that I need to get done by end of today. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get them done as soon as possible. I don't have a lot going on today when it comes down to like work and the kids. Luckily, we don't have any more dance practice, no more driving practices, and no soccer practice until next week. So it's a lot going on my plate. But let me get those phone calls done and try to get done with my day as soon as possible. Good morning. It's 5:30 in the morning. Let's spend that day together. On my way to let my neighbor's dogs out because it's time for their potty break. So let's go see them. Okay, so I am going to wrap up this vlog here because as you can see, I have been trying so desperately for the past week to make one vlog, and I have, for some reason that I don't even know how to explain, I have started vlogging in the mornings and right after all my kids have gone to school and everything. The day has gone to like crap. I don't know why. But that just tells you exactly how much work and sometimes how much blogging takes out of you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog here. I know it's very confusing because I started talking about one thing and then the next thing you know, the next day I'm talking about something completely different and I never got to the main topic. And to be completely honest, I blacked out. I have no idea what any of those days I was doing. So yeah, this is just a very non-aesthetic, completely unavailable blog in the sense that I was never able to complete more than maybe 1 to 2 hours of blogging for the whole day. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.